Gear channels have a problem. The niche is flooded with creators and reviews, but nobody is really growing. As a business to try and start from the ground up, I personally would not recommend it. Let's look at why gear channels are having a problem right now and what the veteran gear channel Gear Gods has to say about it. The problem, part one, market size.
We kind of focus on metal, which shrinks our audience down even further. A channel like Slow-Mo Guys, their audience is basically anybody. So, and you can see that in the numbers.
Exactly. This corner of YouTube is a niche of a niche of a niche, and there's only so many top players that the market can bear. And that's because the problem, part two, you're a commodity.
Why would they watch your review over mine? Ola Englund, Fluff.
There needs to be something special to make you pick video A over video B. Even in this video, there must be something special about me that made you click this. Let me know what that special thing is in the comments down below. Love you. Take a look at how many people have done reviews of the same product. If I'm gonna be honest, there's nothing special about most of them, and if there's nothing unique, then all that's left is the power of the reviewer's name.
Yeah, ASMR gear reviews. Does that exist? Probably not. I don't know. It's probably good. You can have that one for free. That's all yours.
Turning the bass all the way down. Scoop the mids. Parallel compression.
Trey's writing it down.
As amazingly goofy as that is actually a more unique idea than the vast majority of gear reviews coming out. And it would be something worth watching over any of the big channels and could honestly grow really fast. I personally just don't care to hear the same stuff covered over and over again in the exact same way as the top channels already have. The problem, part three, limited content scope.
Is seeing a lot of other channels in the same music or audio or video tutorials do a lot more like funny or memey or engaging kind of stuff, because there's a certain amount of freedom that those channels have that you don't necessarily get right away with a gear channel.
So even if you were able to gain traction, you're still going to be faced with the fact that you are very limited in the ability to make viral million view videos, since your audience is going to be primarily focused on gear related things. Not that the views are all that matters, but being less likely to have viral content means that your possible AdSense revenue will be lower in an already near impossible career to begin. Yay, that's fun. The future, is it worth it to start? The short answer is no, and the long answer, probably not the best use of your time if you had a desire to build a business around gear and equipment. I'd be more likely to recommend keeping an eye out for positions like Neural DSP posted for a content creator and doing this career by creating gear content while representing a brand. Stephen Ward is crushing it, by the way. So Gear Gods, should people get into this despite the problems and roadblocks?
Unless you have something so unique, I don't really feel like it might be worth it for you.
So if you're not pumped about it, and if you don't want to show up and do the cool thing every single day, regardless of whether people are watching it or not, you're just gonna have a bad time. Like, don't worry about the views, don't worry about the subscribers, like keep doing it.
I personally wouldn't recommend it. There's so many other things you could do on YouTube and be so much more successful. I'm over here slaving. I should be doing smoky eye tutorials.
Yeah.
If you feel like you can compete with that on some level, then it's definitely worth doing. But don't do it, please. I gotta eat, guys. The boy is hungry. I got mouths to feed.
So now I want to know, what do you think is going to be the future of gear music channels? Let me know in the comments down below. Ba-doink! There we go, that's the end.
Dude, there's actually too many women, and they just throw themselves on us.
Alright, sir.
I'm so nervous. It's hard to be, it's hard to be sexy, John. It's hard to be sexy these days.
I feel it.
And that's a real factor.